Hello. It is time for productivity. Unfortunately, I tried my best to avoid this, but I wanted to do another writing working stream because it's been a while. It's been a long time actually, and maybe I could talk about some things that I worked on regarding this channel and future plans in the meantime, without having a whole game off to the side. Taking the attention up like it's important or something. But yeah, you might see in the stream title that I've added some silly commands. I worked on those a couple days ago in a burst of inspiration. The first one is Pomodori, not Pomodoro, Pomodori. We only do Dory here. I typoed that and then I was like, I gotta keep it. That's Dory Lon's thing now. It's just basically a 15-minute timer that we could all use to lock in when needed. And there'll be a big little thing on the screen that'll tell you when it's Pomodori time, which will probably mean that I'm not speaking much during that time. But it'll be nice. It's a little timer, pretty easy. Pretty easy setup. I figured I might as well do it. Oh, I set up a chatting playlist. Yeah, that's pets. I made a chatting playlist for streams because I got tired of the BGM. But yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, so the other one says word count and a number. It's only use, and I don't know how to make it. I need to set it up so it doesn't take anything else, but I'll only put in a number when you use this command. If you do not do that, it will break the whole thing. I'll fix it one day. I'll fix it one day. One day. It probably just needs an if else to fix it, but whatever, bro. I'll deal with that one day. But yeah, if you use that with a number, if you're writing something and you want to add your word count to it, it will basically add to a global word count for the entire channel. It'll add for a global word count to the entire channel. And so over time we can build onto it and basically just kind of have our little productivity thing right there, I'm gonna turn the sounds a bit loud for me. But yeah, it's basically a little it'll show over time how much we grow and how much we create, and I think that's cool. We'll see. I would love to maybe set up one day, do a leaderboard for users and people can register, it'll add to maybe a global and an individual count, but I'm not technologically literate enough for that, I think, right now. I'm not literate enough in these fucking it took me forever just to get it to have the global word count. I have a self count action here I made. It's just blank because I was just too headached to try to figure it out at the moment. But yeah, just if you use word count and just add a number, it'll add to the global one. And then you just do global count, and then it'll tell you what the collective count is for everybody, which is really cool, I think. It's more collective that way, and also easier on me. One day I'd like to do something like a leaderboard though. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to compete against people. PvP writing on this channel. It'll be great. Trust me. That's pretty much all I added in the meantime. Oh, there's one other thing that I want to talk about that's sort of related, but also not related. With Serial Wednesday. I was doing that for a while and then I just stopped. Why'd you stop? It's because I kind of have been really busy lately. Because when I want to read a web series on stream, I usually screen it out first to see if I like it, to see if it's something I can read. It doesn't have any explicit content or anything of that sort. And I just haven't had the time for it lately, man. I'm thinking of I did make a Google form before and I posted it, but I didn't get any responses. So I think I'm gonna put it out there again. I'm gonna put it out on like more like web serial author like places. It's a form to submit your web serial so I can read it on stream. And I hope they'll do like, they'll take out one step and that make it easier for me to like do in the future. I just need to not be lazy and remember to actually post it places. But also I'm probably not gonna be doing it for a while anyways because 100 lines coming out and it's kind of like gonna take over my whole life for a bit. So once I finish that game though, Obscura Winds will be back and I'll probably try to gather as many submissions as possible before then. So I have like a good hefty backlog to get through, you know? Nice fatty meaty stack of stuff. Yeah, that sounds about good. I imagine like I could probably like there's some Discord servers I'm in and like some like forums and stuff out there I could probably hit up. I don't know if it seems too self-promo-y though, because like I really do like reading other people's work. I hope it doesn't like I'm just doing this for the love of the game, man. I don't think people really care about like my Obscura Wednesday streams all that much. I literally just doing it for the love of the game. I mean that's like literally all this shit. I don't really do like stream metagames at all, frankly. Like literally like the last like Fatal 12 is a visual not released like fucking 7 years ago. No one cares much about it anymore. But I still want to stream it because I like it. If I don't like it, I don't see much of a point. Like I could stream like fucking Repo or whatever, but I don't like horror multiplayer games. I don't think it would be very enjoyable to watch me play a game that I actively don't want to be there for. If there's a new game that comes out and I like it, I will play it. If it's popular, bonus. If I do not care for it, I will not play it. That is my simple philosophy. If I do not care for it, I will not do it. Because that would be very boring to watch, I think. Maybe that will limit me in the future, but you know what? I do not care. Limit me as you must. But yeah, that's about all I had particularly on the brain to speak about at this exact moment. I need to pull my little Word document here. Unfortunately, like this is the start of writing, so I cannot stream it, unfortunately. I have been thinking actually about getting like a little like hand cam actually. I thought it'd be funny to like kind of show like my typing without having to actually like show like what I am typing specifically. I thought it'd be funny, and I also like to do journaling. I like to do a lot of writing in my journal, so I think it'd be nice to do that instead of just like showing a computer screen. I don't know why, but like I tried doing that before, but it's not fun for me personally. I don't like I don't like streaming my writing on computer. It just makes me anxious. I'd prefer just like have the vibes, you know. You have to guess based off of my typing what I'm writing about. You know, on that subject, I kind of did the teasers of it on my like social media accounts, but I am commissioning. I have commissioned actually a live 2D model, and I have, this is in progress, commissioned someone to rig it. A good friend of mine basically came out of left field like, I'm learning rigging and I rigged this model, and I'm like, oh, you're learning. Would you like an example? And some cash? So yeah, I have my friend's rigging model, and I'm very excited for it. It probably like won't be like a media drop. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person to like do like fancy debuts, and I kind of like don't want to hold on to for like ever and ever. I just never like show any of it and just feel like, woo, fancy debut. I'm not that kind of person, I admit. I would like to do kind of like a fancy like event kind of stream sometime like down the line. But I don't know if I'm gonna like hold on to stuff. I definitely do want to use it like as soon as possible though, because it's very cute. Once I figure out how to like get it to work properly. And it took me like months to get off my ass and figure out the 3D model I got, which wasn't that hard, but yeah, I'm hoping I can get it figured out pretty easily. and I can use it once it's done, and it'll be great. Also, one reason I really want it is because I want to do videos, like YouTube edited videos. I'll probably pay someone to edit them for me. I don't know, I can't be asked to edit them myself. But I want to do like educational videos about writing. I have a concept. I have one firm concept in mind. The rest of them are just vibes. Oh, I definitely want to do a video about I want to do a video about what was it? Character writing. That's the firm idea I had in mind. Character writing. And the video I wanted to do was 3 points to improve your character writing. That's the title of it in my mind. Because people love numbers and quick, easy ways to improve. And I have 3 topics in mind that I personally like. It's all my method of writing. So like, if it's actually garbage, then oh well. I don't think it's garbage though. I have faith in myself. But I'm hoping that maybe sharing my process will like kind of inspire people also to like be like, hey, look at that. Maybe I could try doing that, and then that'll improve my stuff, and I'll be like, hell yeah, follow your dreams. And the other ones, I have like stuff about world building in mind, because I also want to talk about my own world building methods versus other people's methods of world building, and I want to do one about POV because I have very strong opinions about POV. And I feel like a lot of people have like, I feel like with POV people tend to mix up preference a lot with you know, like actual, like what's beneficial to the story. Because a lot of like people come with a lot of fantastic like story ideas with like that would work well in certain perspectives, but they feel like they need to do in like a certain way to make it more like a commercial, like good story that people want to read. It's like, no, don't do that to yourself. I have very strong opinions about POV personally. I see it as a tool just like anything else, but I'll get into that another day. They're probably gonna be like 10 minutes at most. Probably longer ones, like the character one will probably be like 8 to 10 minutes. Well, I want to make also like 5 to 7 minutes. We'll see. I did do a bit of script writing for a writing internship once, but for YouTube videos, but I'm not that experienced in script writing, so I'll just give it my best shot and see how it goes. And it's just basically talking, but you're writing out the talking and you have to do like a super informal way. Don't make it sound like too stiff and educational unless that's your vibe, but like also make it sound like, you know, like convincing, I guess. I'll figure it out. The one thing I just don't feel confident in at all is doing like decent editing. I do not feel like I can do any decent editing. So I'd rather like pay someone else to do that for me. Hello, please take my money so that I may avoid this terrifying task ahead of me. Kind of shit. We'll see. It's all pipe dreams. It's all pipe dreams for now. I will see how far I get. Alright. I'm gonna see if the timer works. Let's look in for a bit. I'm gonna temp the BGM a bit. I wanna see if it works. It works! Okay, let's lock in. 15 minutes. Oh, wait a second. That was not 15 minutes. That was 15 seconds. Oh, I need to add an extra 0. I need to add an extra 0. 1 second. There we go. Add an extra 0. Let's try it again. Let's go. Actually, wait, I have the counting entirely wrong. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's like, that's like 2.5 minutes. If I want it to work, it has to be, it has to be 90,000, like 90,000 milliseconds? Is that what that says? 900,000 milliseconds. That's what it has to be. Let me fix that real quick. I know, I should have counted this out before I made it. There we go. I don't actually know if that clears the action from that. No, it doesn't. I'll turn off in a second, then it'll work properly in like 2.5 minutes. I just don't know how to count sometimes. Or I do know how to count, but like I just don't actually bother to count. It's okay, we've counted now, properly. What else has been going on in the life? Oh! So a new Miraculous Ladybug episode came out yesterday. Okay, but serious. Miraculous Ladybug and I have a very complicated relationship. I'm an OG. I'm just making clear. Yeah, there we go. 2.5 minutes later. I'm gonna talk now though, so. Let me make sure I got the right second, so. It's 900,000, right? Seconds to minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. So now I got it correctly, and it should do the proper amount of delay. It should be a functional action now. So now I'm talking Miraculous Ladybug. So let's forget about that for a second. I've been OG. I've been there since the first season. I'm basically like a hostage being held in a dark room, and they're just like, here's a new season, Miraculous Ladybug, and I'm just like, thank you, thank you. I'm so thirsty. Please give me some Miraculous Ladybug. And you know what? I'm a happy hostage. I'm fine with being a hostage because it's I don't know. I feel like it definitely has some very bad writing over the years. But sometimes I see people gripe over stuff like, oh, this is so badly written, and it's like a character did something flawed and they didn't like it personally. They didn't personally approve of the moral ramifications of this action. But the whole thing in season 5 with Marinette lying to Adrian about his dad and people calling that bad writing because they didn't get to find out. No, this is good. This is good writing. I will stand by it. It's one of the very few moments of good writing in this entire series, and I will stand by that until the day I die because it's interesting. And there's so much stuff that people say is also bad writing, like episode 2 of Illustrator. People rag on her writing as regression, but you're missing the science. She's like so obsessed with like making the perfect date and being the perfect girlfriend. I'm saying the word perfect for a reason because it's a very important word in Miraculous Ladybug. Because like perfect is like impossible. It's this like ideal thing you put in front of like yourself to avoid actually looking at the problem ahead of you, and that's what she's doing. She's avoiding thinking about like her guilt by trying to be perfect to Adrian. And Adrian also feels guilty, like now he sees his father as this perfect person and that he can't really live up to that, and he's also struggling with a lot of like survivor guilt and the fact that he's like wasn't there to save his dad. There's so much spice going on here, and yet people are overlooking that and saying, oh, it's bad writing. There are reasons behind this. She's not just regressing. She's not regressing in season 1. She's literally like dealing with like unbelievable levels of repressed guilt. That's also why she like drops everything to help Adrian so much in episode 1 with finding his passion. and like doing stuff she doesn't like and stuff with him because she feels guilty. She loves him and she is also feeling very guilty for lying to him. There, I said it. Marinette's writing is actually pretty good for once. Okay, I got that off my chest. We should probably actually do some work now. Okay, this time it'll work. Yay. Okay, lock in, lock in. One of you. Moving it to the side real bit so it doesn't block the chat. Shoving away. Erna's not good at talking about her feelings. She's just like, I have thoughts about something, but they're not good. Let's just shove them away real quick and never address them ever. Hmm. Hmm. Should she say this? I don't know. I don't think she'd say that right away. What happened? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm having ideas come to me. I'm having ideas. Oh, I love it when this happens. I love it when things connect. Let's see. A lot of writing list, sorry, it's just me just smashing ideas together when they spark in my brain. You know what? I love it. I love it out here. I also really like the song. I love Iris Syndrome. I should totally one day, like, maybe like after, if I do a bonus Sarah stream this week, I should try doing a bit of Iris Syndrome. I don't even know if it runs on modern window. But I want to try it anyway because it's a good game. Even if I'm not very good at it. I'm working on the second Arco story of writing, and I'm like naming a group. Like, not naming, I'm like saying their name. Like, Erna's like saying their name, and I almost typed the Society Xavia so instead of the name of the group. Yeah, that's the one I meant for her to say. Not the Society. That was the last arc. Unless. Thoughts coalesced into oh, there you go. Oh man, this song. I used to loop this all the time. I used to loop this all the time when I was a teenager and I was moody. I get some. Da da. Okay, back to work. Let's see. It sounds kind of cold, but I guess she could be kind of cold towards her sometimes. I'll go with it. Dunking against my skull real quick here. Ern is getting scolded. actually need to check back before I like have her get scolded. Not there. Here. Oh yeah, she really does not mention that. Oops, yeah, she's gonna get scolded now. I love Erna, she has such protagonist syndrome. Which, to be fair, she is a protagonist. So... I think she still ought to be. Yay, welcome back everybody. Hee hee. Sorry, I was making noises. It's like my that's my serotonin. That's where it all comes from. Like that kind of stuff. Alright. Reports. Who is bot? Yeah. Sometimes I have to audibly say words out loud to make sure I'm writing them correctly. And people question her and she's just like, haha, what did you say again? She's so good at remaining calm and neutral in any situation, really. Oh. Damn, did it crash? I noticed I had a window sound. Streamer bot crashed. Pomodori is not over. Did not end properly, I guess. I ended then. Damn, is that too long of a delay or something? That's not good. Now I can't connect to the chat. No, my emotional support bot. I set you up with all those fancy commands and then you crash on me. Okay, let's see if it'll... Okay, there we go, connected. It was having... I think it just, like, the connection kind of faltered and it caused it to crash. Oh wait, no, it's not connected. Oh, it connected to the chat client, but it didn't connect to the other thing. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, I think it just had a crash in the connection, and then it just kind of crashed the whole program, I guess. Cool. Awesome. I love when that happens. We'll get our successful Pomodori this time. Okay, locking back in. Hmm. My favorite gag in Arc 2 gets a mention. I say that as it gets a mention as if it's some obscure thing and not like one of the most important parts of a certain character. Keep Pomodori crash streamer bot. It's funny as hell. Is it because it's too long of a delay? It doesn't make much sense. Oh well, we'll give it another shot. If it crashes again, then I guess Pomodori wasn't meant to be. I kept going. Also, if any of this music sounds familiar, it's from the cancelled Fusion Fall Legacy project, and I really like it, so I added a bunch of it to the list. Because I like the music. I'm gonna start typing in the chat instead of in my wording project. Yeah, I just typed with Staria right there. Yep, just for everybody to see. First web novel I ever made in a Twitch chat. That's totally gonna work. Okay, I need to read back on more stuff if I'm gonna have. No, not that one. Not that one. not there. Oh. Here. And then here. Dying sun. The survivors. Hanging. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. When characters talk a lot. I'm hoping to hit my 1K word goal for today. And I'll be like, bye guys. No, I'm joking. Got time. Anywhere at the moment? It doesn't exist anywhere. Yeah. I'm getting a block. I'm getting blocked all of a sudden. I'm doing so well. Things are going on here. Let's see. Trailed off, fish covered in mouth. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm cooking. I think I am anyways. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard to put words on the screen. Interrogative one. Oh yeah, here we go. I love it when it just drops shit out of nowhere. Yay! Okay, so we're going again. We're following. It's already recorded stuff I wrote yesterday, so it says I'm at like almost 200 words away. We'll see though, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to jumpstart once more. I wanted to tell you this morning. Yeah. There we go. We're progressing. There we okay, it's not you in that? Okay. Oh, how she just flips, bro. She so does not want to acknowledge her feelings. Erna, please. Why is she like this? Shakes her hook and rocka. Shakes her just a little bit. You hear that? You hear that, Erna? I'm shaking you. That's right, you. You standing on my computer. Like you'd say it's the same Dory. And the timer and the one on the table. Speaking of, I'm almost at the end of the timer. We'll see if it actually worked this time. I love how I did all these documents. I really did figure out that plot point until now, huh? She's going right for one person in particular. She wouldn't. That would have been nice. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's good. That's good. Yay! It worked! It worked, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked. Yay, it worked. I love when things work. Oh, we did it. Alright, it's enough productivity. Listen, I'm joking. It makes it seem like I don't want to be productive. I love being productive. I love being productive. There's something else I need to work on too. Like, I'm working on the story right now. Because that's kind of my default project when I don't know what else to work on. I just crack open the story and just bang out some words. But there's something else I want to work on. Probably not this stream. Maybe like next week I'll do like another one. But then it would be embarrassing because it's like the other thing I want to work on is I wanted to work on my visual novel. There was a game jam. Let me pull it up. I need to full screen this. I'm gonna put the game jam. It's on itch.io. Ooh, oh yeah. There's a couple game jams I'm looking at to do this year. I think I talked about them before, maybe, possibly. But I want to do where's my jam friend? I forgot I joined Retro Game Jam. I did not do anything for it because I forgot. Oops. I also forgot about Sunofest last year and the Winter Visual Novel Jam. I did all the other ones. I joined I also forgot about worst visual novel ever. I could have done that. I would have been great at it. But I want to do Toxic Yuri Jam and Yaoi Game Jam. And there's this one I saw, and I have a really good short idea for it that I'm gonna try to see if I can bang out, like over the next few days, because it's like less than a week until it's over. Coincides perfectly with 100 Line. Maybe I should do a working stream working on that. I'll see though. I don't think my work process is very interesting when it comes to visual novel stuff. And also feel a bit embarrassed just doing coding stuff on stream. We'll see. I'll think about it. But it's an emotionally loaded jam. I thought it looked cute. I think what really got me was that like I saw like the primary theme was emotional expression, and then graveyard was the theme, and that just sparked something in my brain. And I banged out a script for it over a couple of days. In between other stuff, and I think I'm gonna go for like a more minimalist approach with it. I'm not planning on doing like character sprites or anything. It's just gonna be like pure like minimalist like visual novel kind of stuff, and VL mode kind of layout is the plan. I'm going for it. Something that I can like get out like in like a day or two, and mostly just focus on making sure the quality of like the writing is good. I'm probably gonna do like a bit more minimalist in the sound effects and such. Sound effects. It's probably more in sound effects. But with like tiny bits of like maybe like I need to look for the right tracks, but I'm hoping it'll be pretty okay. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. I need to cook it a bit. I definitely need to do a bit of cooking. In the kitchen. I think I can make something pretty okay at least. Tee-hee-hee is a bit more. There's only one submission right now. I see. It's a bit, yeah, it's definitely a tiny little game jam. But I think I have a pretty decent idea rolling around my little brain. And I'm like pretty okay with the script. I think I might need to like revise it a bit. It's definitely very short, which is what I wanted, but I don't want it to be like boring or like too like fast. I don't think it's too fast personally. I just worry it's a bit like wishy-washy, too prosy. I don't know. Like I focus more, make it sound nice and make it say something. But I hope the message of it comes clear. Not necessarily the message, the feeling of it comes. I hope the feeling of it comes through at least. Like people are able to understand like what I'm trying to convey with it, and that's, or at least feel something when I read it, other than going, "Wow, that was a visual novel." We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I am hoping that I could do something. I could do something cool here. I like making little projects. It's been a while since I made a little project. The last one I made was like for Trans Joy Jam, like a couple, like a month ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago. Cause it ended like on the 14th. And let me check. Not to get onto numbers, but I saw a number of people play it, and that was really cool. Oh yeah, I bought this book from someone who's doing a sale for like Trans Readathon. I bought some books in itch.io and I gotta read those. I gotta put them on Kindle. And then I gotta read them because they're EPUBs. Actually, I was gonna make a PDF originally for when I finished the part, like an offline PDF, but my friend like talked me out of it. Like I'm doing EPUB instead, so I'm gonna make an EPUB instead. Because apparently EPUBs have like make it so you can like resize font and stuff. Like I was gonna spend like a bunch of money on like a PDF editing program to make a nice little PDF for it, but they like talked me into doing the EPUB version instead. I don't know how to do EPUB stuff, but I did find a nice open source program that'll hopefully make a nice little EPUB that will at least get the feel of the online version across while making like a bit more of a readable version for people who'd like it, and also maybe something I could easily plug in and give the people. Like, I think now we're getting very close to the end of Listeria. The part. Not Listeria as a whole, but just the part. We're getting close to the end here. I'm not gonna say exactly how many I'll say it when we get to the last few chapters. So, like, once it becomes obvious, we're at the final arc, I'll talk about how many chapters are left, but we're definitely like well over the halfway point. We're like about 2/3, I'd say. It's like roughly 2/3 left. Oh, they're more than 2/3 actually, but yeah. Once it's done, I was thinking of cooking up a little author commentary. I was gonna cook up a little author commentary and maybe like put that like in the back. Maybe I could like provide my commentary in each chapter and anything I remember about it, and put that in the back. And then I'm gonna charge some money for the offline version because it takes time and effort to make all that. And I feel a little bit bad, admittedly, like about the idea. Like part of me is like, oh, I should probably just make it like $1 or $2, but like it's kind of like the thing where it's like, well, like it's all free on the internet. And it's not like I'm gonna sell on itch.io, so there's not gonna be a DRM on it, so like you don't have to pay for it. If a friend already bought it, you could just ask for their copy. I genuinely don't care. Like if you can't afford it, if you can, it'd be nice. I think I'm going at $5. I was originally gonna go for like $8 based off of the length of it, but I was like, nah, that's a lot of money. That's like comparable to some video games. Kinda. I think I would go somewhere between $5 and $7. I would like it is priced a bit more than like because I'm selling another one. It's like a novella for like $3. No one's ever bought it though. No one's ever bought it even on sale, so like, that's okay. Maybe one day. But yeah, I think like maybe like $6 is probably fine, maybe, because it's like, I guess I could mention the final word count is like roughly over 200,000 words, and if I add like an author commentary section, that's like sure, the writing's free, but like this, you're paying for the offlineness, you know? Because it's not a very easy way to like read Listeria offline as it is right now. So I'm basically making it easy for you. But I think it would be nice to, yeah. And also I'm commissioning like a proper cover for the part. I meant to do it way earlier, but I just kept procrastinating. For a fake fuck. For thank God I stutter. I almost said the name of the second arc. Well, there you go. You got like half of it. I'm not gonna repeat it. You just have to like go scroll for it yourself. But what was I saying again? Oh, but like for the second arc, for the next arc of Listeria, I do hope that I can get the cover for it a little earlier. I can get off my ass and actually like get that shit together and like pay some money for it instead of just putting it off like forever and ever and ever. That would probably be nicer to me and my efforts. Because I did that for Depart and now it's like, I'm like, my plan is like, it would be nice to have the cover at least to like shove in people's faces for promotional stuff. Hey, read my web novel, look at the cover, read my web novel, you know? The thing is like, the thing with like the next arc cover is like for the third arc, I have such a clear picture in mind for that cover. For the second arc, I have no picture. I have one kind of, but it's a bit boring, I think. It might be a bit boring, but we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll cook. Easy, let's just go the light novel approach and just have anime girl standing in front of void. Or... No, we're not doing that. But I am cooking. I'm hoping to get something out of the kitchen sooner rather than later. Regarding cover ideas for that one. I'm not worrying too much about cover right now though because I'm only like maybe like a little over like somewhat over a third through the second arc writing, which doesn't seem like much honestly because it's like because the part I started that like properly in March-ish. March to May of 2023. And then that went on, I wrote that until... How long did it take? Oh, end of January. Very last day of January, I finished it. So that's like less than a year it took to write that whole thing. And I started properly working on second arc in August of last year. So it's been like 8 months. And I'm still like not as close to the end as I was like, let's say, at the part. Which seems like, oh, it's not like you haven't been working on it much, have you? And then let me tell you the word count I'm looking at right now. 100,061 words and 833. Yeah. And put in context, that's like 60,000 shorter than Depart. That's about 60,000 shorter. So assuming that like in the next like 3 months I can bang out like that 60,000, then that'll be like about as much productivity. Especially since like I took a massive break with Depart over the summer in 2023. Like I stopped at the first arc, the beginning arc with like the resting Coolio and stuff. I stopped around there. And I started like working on it again like after I finished my like novella project for a contest that uses AI art everywhere now, so I don't enter it anymore. So it's like pretty good. But the main reason why the part came out faster than this arc is because that was the introduction. Characters kind of slowly flickered in, and now we're dealing with the whole like rowdy crew. I have ways of like making it so like it's not always like massive group scenes everywhere, but it's like it still does indeed make things go a bit meatier than they would if we had a smaller crew. Which is like, that's just the name of the game at this point. I'm just accepting my fate. And I'm not too worried about it. That's just how it is. That's how it's gonna be. So it's definitely gonna take me longer to finish this one. I do feel like the wait between installments is probably just gonna get longer. Like, the gap between the first arc and the second arc is probably gonna be like shorter in the second arc and the third arc. But I think that's just the name of the game. I'm probably not, like, my enthusiasm was really high in the beginning. I was just constantly working on it all the time. And I'd say it's still there. But I definitely, like, I'm probably gonna, like, slow down a bit and find my own pace, you know? And also the story's gonna get, like, more, like, there's gonna be more going, like, more being revealed, and, like, each, like, installment's gonna ramp up in, like, seriousness. Like, the third one's gonna have a lot of stuff going on. Not in a bad way, just, like, this is, like, the part ender arc. So it makes sense that as the part ender arc, it's gonna have a lot going on. Arc 3, as for the other parts, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna talk about part 1. That's it. But yeah. I'm not too worried about speed. It's just I know with a lot of web novels, like, the whole, like, thing is, like, consistently uploading, like, all the time. But, like, if I want to tell this story in a way that satisfies me, I need to, like, go back and, like, give myself time to edit. I may reconsider that if the gap is just too long. I may reconsider doing, like, a half-seas, where I release one half, and then I work on the other half, and I release that half, and then, like, that hopefully, because, like, doing half the story will definitely, like, speed things up a bit. But but yeah, it would also make it harder to, I feel like, make that part more cohesive in general if I spot some, like, stuff that I want to amend earlier on, but I don't know. Wave's hand. I'll figure it out as I go along. I'll see what feels best to me. I'm trying not to limit myself by, oh, people usually do this, so I should do this. Like, I don't know. It's also kind of why I admittedly struggled a lot with streaming for, like, a long time until, like, last December. I struggled a lot with, like, it because I feel like I wasn't doing it right. I still admittedly don't feel like I'm doing it right, like, most of the time. I'm just doing shit. But I'm just gonna keep doing shit, I think. I'm just gonna do whatever makes me happy. And everything will be wonderful and beautiful, and we'll all skip off into the sunset together. Totally. That's how it works. 100%. But yeah. That's about... Those were... I don't know where those thoughts came from and why I rabbled on about them for like 20 minutes, but yeah. Just thinking of the future, you know? I can't wait for you guys to see the cover, BTW. The little story cover I commissioned. I commissioned a really cool artist who is a good friend of mine to draw it. I'm very excited to have my good friend art be like a bit of like kind of the face of Luxtaria-isms. Teehee, rocks in my seat. Yeah. I need some water. I'm just been yapping, bro. There's not much co-working going here. This is the co-yapping. They should just make a whole category just for co-yapping. Where you try to do works, but then you just yap the whole time instead. I would love to enter more like writing contests though. It's just a lot. There's not many like. I don't know, man. I don't like using my real identity. I don't like it. It's scary. I don't know. It's like kind of does my hand back and forth in an indifferent gesture way. I like being Dravia. I like having myself known through Dravia. I don't want to like have like my real name on a Twitter account just so I can enter a contest and be taken seriously. But obviously, if I go, oh, I used a pen named Dravia, they're like, oh, who's that? Google's it, sees an anime girl. We're not putting this shit in our contest. We're not giving this person money. And it's like, oh man. Slaps my knee. I don't know. But I should anyways. I have been doing it a bit anyways. Yeah. Hiccup. Hiccup from water drinking. I would like to try writing some kind of light novel-esque thing one day though again. I don't know if I'm like if I could do like get truly into it. Cause there's stuff. If I did write one, I'd write one that entertained me. Which might not be entertaining to like the general audience, but you know, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. We should do another work sprint. 1 second. I will start the work sprint. Okay. Huh? Damn, okay. Okay. I'm splitting my screen again real quick. Or sprint time. I have a character say the disaster and I just hear in like Marinette's voice. Peppermints? Perimeter. I'm getting EP. I remember how to spell perimeter. I remember how to spell perimeter. There we go. Did it. Oh, I'm 3 words away from 1,000 for today. Yippee. And once I finish this goal, maybe I can add to the our global word count. I'll inaugurate it. Have a potential insertion. Babe. You get your hints of featureless story events by my mutterings. One day, this will be valuable knowledge. I need to stretch. I need to stretch. Yeah, I need to stretch my back. Oh, much better. Much better. This music really does just sound exactly like... like Danganronpa. Is Fire Spirit Cookie good, I wonder? I'll talk about it after. Or work sprinting. Oh. Oh. Huh. Huh. I'm thinking that these documents are not clear at all. Your name? I can't find Yeah, I think she would say that. Ooh. A very ill-timed yay for me. Because the scene I'm right now is not very yay. It is quite un-yay, actually, for everybody involved. Okay, here's how close I am to my 1K. I'm like 100 words for my 1K goal. We've done what, two proper pomodoris. Clap 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 clap. I'm clapping a little seal. Clap 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 clap. Going on clap 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 clap. Honk 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 shooey honk shooey honk shooey. We're winning. Tee. Just in time. Should I do another one? 2 pomo. Let's take a 5-minute break, and we could do another pomodori. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, because the scene I'm right now, one thing that I probably shouldn't explain my own writing, so I can speak for itself. I also like to speak about my writing, so I'm gonna speak about my writing. One thing that the story definitely like has to do with is like doing what you think is right. And there's a lot of conflict in characters between what they think is right and what they do and what they want to think is right versus what they being told is not right. Because people have their like morality built in various ways. No one's like in a bubble, you know? People don't just decide what's good and bad on their own. Usually. There's usually an outside influences hold a lot of sway over people, you know, like laws, like religion, culture, all that stuff defines your morals. You might think that like you know, in some religions killing a certain animal is like awful and terrible, so people don't really do that much there. But then you have it like in like other cultures, it's the exact opposite, and that causes like tension, clashing and stuff. Or maybe someone like is a police officer in a country and those laws have very unjust, like maybe lots of injustice, but they still like carry them out because they think that's the right thing to do. Like that kind of like what is right versus what people say is right versus what you think what's right and what you think is right. Like it's complicated. It's just complicated, you know. And I like writing. I like looking at those like more conflictions in people and like kind of like tearing it apart and seeing characters like change and come to different conclusions. It's fun. It's fun. I like doing that. But yeah. It's all a process. I like examining these little things in my works. It's cause like I saw discourse on like Twitter about like opening lines in books and how people put too much emphasis on the opening line and like making it like snappy and stuff. And with me in opening lines, like with like the opening line of Hysteria, I didn't want to make it something that would like, I wanted to make it something you'd think about later on, like something that would pop into your brain like, oh, That's why that was there. It's not very, it's like, it's kind of like in the moment, it blends in as like a Erna-ism. But I hope it's something that like comes up in your brain at least once as you read the story and really begin to think about the question she asks. That's it. I just wanted to say that. It's a very important question. It's very important. I dare say maybe relevant to the themes of Listeria in general. But yeah. Let's do another Pomodori so I can get my word count. I'm almost 2 hours in and I barely written 1,000 words. Let's go. Pomodori time. Lock in. Everybody lock in. Down. If it must be down, I meant to say known, and I wrote down for some reason. That'd be really funny. Oh, I'm getting funny ideas for this conversation. Oh, well, you know what? She's saving them, kind of. She's saving it in the scene, kind of, actually. Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking, I'm thinking. I'm brainstorming. How do I word this? Writing sunny is so hard sometimes. Mm. 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 Hmm. 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 What is that? And therefore loyal to Astoria Empire. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna check my... Keep saying of course too much, I think. Yeah, we hit 1,000. Okay, I guess I'm not saying of course as much as I thought I was. Teehee. Teehee. I'm still fine. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna change that wording there. Where does it say it? Disgraceful? I'm gonna change that. It feels too formal for her. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, sure. I think about vocab use. One thing I'm not very good at is varying my vocab use with characters. I need to lock in on that. this video. Oh boy, is she gonna do it or not? I don't even know for sure if character's gonna do things before I write it. I'm really weighing it. I'm thinking very hard. Would she say it? It's so hard. Would my character do this thing or not? Tell me! And I start shaking her like a little rabbit to reveal her secrets to me. When, we snaw. Let's see. I'll just keep writing and I'll let her think it out. Deduced breaking point. Our hostile parting. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Correspondence, I know how to spell. Pomodori time. Wrong for the events of the riots, yeah. Before I visit his apartment. Confined. Towards me, yet to tell you. Oh, I didn't spell that right? Ah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Fusion fall music. Put him under the law. and a vague allusion to Blink's death. And Doe pushed away. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. We did it! My word count. What's the total? I'm trying to find the... Okay, there we go. 1,344! Yay! I'm gonna add that 1,344. Let's see if it worked. There we go, it worked! I mean, I knew it worked because I tried it, but look at that! Beautiful! Beautiful, beautiful, just beautiful. And it's persistent, so it'll display a growing number unless I decide to make a non-persistent one or something. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I'll see what's funnier. Cause I do like this. I do like the number that keeps growing. Now, we take our little break between writing sessions. And we got a lot done today, though. Like that's a good amount for like a... What, it's only been like 2 hours? 2 hours of work? Let's go! The Pomodori, it's helping. It's making us grow stronger. Every day we will grow stronger until we're able to kill anything that makes us procrastinate. Unless I continue to do that anyways. You know what? You know what? I want to do more projects. I want to take on more projects. Like I want to do more group stuff. I want to work on group things together with people. The thing is, like, I think I talked about this before. But when it comes to group collab stuff, it can be so hard to like find like people who want like writers. Usually, if you want to like work in a group with other people, it's good to like know like a visual art or like know how to program really well. Those are mainly things people I see tend to look for. Well, programming like somewhat less, it depends on the level of it. GUI designer, I think that kind of involves like at least some graphic design and artistic knowledge. And with like generally most like especially like game projects, VM projects, people want background artists, CG artists, like sprite artists, GUI artists, one programmer. I usually only see one programmer. And then usually the person who's like directing the project is also writing it. They might, sometimes if it's like a bigger game, I see them get like writers, but like if someone's like directing the project, they're almost always like also writing it. And it's like, I want to be a writer on the project. But it's so hard because it's only the bigger ones, and those ones like they find them really quickly. Because it's only like maybe like one or two. It's not like compared to like artist roles where it's like I feel like a lot more room to do like multiple things. I feel like I need to just like reach for people and shake them like a maraca and be like, hey, you want me to help me write? You want a helpful writer on your funny little project. Tiki. And maybe I just gotta like do some fucking I gotta lock in programming, I guess, cuz the art's gonna take a while to get there. I'm working on it. Actually, last time I drew something was like a few days ago. I need to do art again. I need to do some practice. But soon. I'll be so good at it one day. I'm learning every day and I'm learning in every way. At least I hope I am. I hope I am. I am growing every day and I'm growing in every way. Was it? Oh, life is beautiful every day and I see beauty in every way. I think that's the line for the Neopets post. The Neopets post. With like the capital letters in every word. I am reporting everybody in this thread. I report everyone in this thread, including myself. So many iconic Neoboards posts. I keep hearing about the Egg Fest. The Egg Fest. I need to get on that. Egg Festival? Egg Hunt. 2024 or 2025? I need to get the fucking... I forgot like several days worth of like eggs. But I don't know if like, you can go back and get the ones you want. Ooh, papercraft? Gothneg? I wanna get the Gothneg. I'm sure I opened this egg. I got the Goth marching hat. Let's go. I don't know if can I get the previous days? Okay, I think I just missed on like the bonus reward. So I'll just leave that open, do it later. Instead of getting distracted. Neopets. I was obsessed. I always go on and off with Neopets, like going crazy on every day and then just not touching it for ages. I'm waiting for the plot to come back though. Okay, I'll just do all these right now. Screw it. Let's see what we get. I did day 1 and I was like, well, I'm ready to lock in and get every day the first day, and then I forgot. I should have gotten the ping. I should have used the Discord ping bot on the server. Ooh, hatchling egg. Let's get that. Oh, that thing looks so sad. Fortune egg? I'll get that one. There's also really nice rewards if you have premium, but I don't have premium, so I'll just grab whatever. Teehee. Okay, there we go. I got my prizes now. Classic Neopets. They're always very stringent about those same day prizes. Do we want to do another work sprint? Probably. This is a working stream after all. Alright, let's do it. Enough of a break. Enough of a rabble break. I still want to go through with our plan. Plan 2. Sitting up. Getting cozy again. Fair enough. She made her choice. I finally figured out after like several paragraphs of monologuing. I was like, yeah, she's gonna do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. I see the vision. I see the vision. It's unfolding before my eyes. They only know it can. I should hold a timer on the Pomodori so we can keep track of that. That'd be nice. I'll think about it. But that, like, I definitely have to make like a probably add a timer like animation onto the GIF. Maybe there's just a way to do in the streamer bot. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Rubbing my hands together evilly. Let's see. Or thinking. I love doing the little thing. I love when I do things, evil things, and I keep it secret. And I don't elaborate, but there are evil things going on here. Yeah, I think like not stringing my writing is doing a big boost on my productivity. And supported that. Classic Erna. For the greater good. Don't forgive it. So I forgave it. She tends to act on her own code, but her code and mine line enough when it comes to citizens that I can't see her doing. See her. There we go. We're progressing. Oh, I'm almost at 2,000 words on for the daily total. It's already been 2 hours? Holy shit. Time flies when you're Pomodoring. There we go. Let me change the facts. I agree, but anyone's equipped. Oh my god, did we get to the end? We got to the end of our playlist. Okay, time to start it again. There we go. Let's go. Obviously, I just need to add more music. Make it like 10 hours long. So I never run out of chatting music, ever. I'll just add some like free BGMs to it. Hehe. Anyone's equipped to understand Neblu. No one can She didn't say much. She didn't care though. I love it when Bella's in the scene, but she didn't say shit because she just does not care. She's like, yeah, you guys are talking about stuff that's important to you, not important to me, but you know how it is. With Bella, Caviar now. She gets very interesting. She doesn't have much of a focus in the part, but she gets very interesting later. There we go. Yay! Get out of here, Pomodori. There we go. We did it! We accomplished things! What's the final count? I think that's the last Pomodori I'm gonna do. 378. And now... There we go. That's what we got done today. 1,722 words. All it took was 2 hours of sitting down, 2 hours and 50 minutes of sitting down, some Pomodoriing. Tee. I'm gonna turn on the BGM. I think that's the last Pomodori we're gonna do. Just stretching my back a bit. I think I might end things a bit here because, well, you know, we had a really long stream yesterday and I was intending to do a bit of a break day between them, but things happened, so I did not. So I think I'm gonna bring this workday to a close about now. A bit of a short one. I do want to try doing longer ones in the future. I definitely want to do like longer work times in the future. But yippee. Might even do it next week, you know? That visual novel I was talking about is not gonna do itself, so we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna mute that. Wait, why is he here? We're not Pomodoriing right now. Get rid of him. Okay, thank you for those who joined. Thank you for those who lurked. Thank you. Let's see. Today was what's my schedule the rest of the week? I'm gonna see if I can do like a surprise stream on Friday or Saturday after work. And then I'm gonna try to make sure to fit in that Fatal 12 stream. It's a bit up in the air because my sleep schedule is ass, but we'll see. I'd like to do a little bit of Fatal 12ing. Next week, I'm probably gonna keep the schedule a bit sparse, honestly. Like the first half of the week, because I'm putting in like my 100-line marathon. So I don't want to like try to like So that might be the last Fatal 12 stream we have for a while. If I don't stream Sarah this week, I will probably do next week. Like beforehand, before like 109. I'll see. Like it's very up in the air in my brain right now. I don't know. I don't want to do like more than one stream. I think if I don't do Sarah's week, Sarah will be next week's stream. If I do like play Sarah this week, I'll do like maybe like a VN programming stream. Or getting my visual novel and getting that done before 109 comes out. I think that's generally the frame I have in my mind. That's the goal basically of the stuff I want to do. One stream and then Wednesday 9 p.m. my time we're gonna play 109. I'm playing again the Steam version, so we'll be ready like when it drops. Instead of having to wait for my Switch version to get here and having to fiddle with my capture card, etc., etc. This is easier, and I'll also be able to actually like read the screen without having to like change my entire layout, which is nice. But yeah, thank you for those who joined. Let's see who is here so I can harass. Who's streaming right now? I'm glancing over. I'm glancing very carefully. Oh, this person's cool. I like this person's vibe when they're playing Marvel Rivals. I've tuned in from some of the streams. They do like little like I see him do a lot of like silly like variety like commentating stuff last I checked, and then now he's playing Marvel Rivals. Listen. I never touched an FPS in my life, and I never will. Unfortunately, I have terminal visual novel disease, but a bunch of my friends have been playing this, so I'll give him a bone. I'll give him a bone. One singular, beautifully shaped bone. Let's see what this person's up to. Alright. Goodbye, everybody. See you all this weekend. Goodbye. Bleh.